Hello, people. We're here once more to play some Hearthstone, and we're going straight to the arena. And I've been having some issues with the sound, so if anyone notices anything or has some suggestions on how to improve either sound quality or even the videos, please feel free to talk. I'll probably choose Jaina, even though I'm kind of tired of playing with mage in the arena, but well, it's always consistent. So here it's Azure Drake, the other cards are garbage. Oh, really close here, but I'll go with the Fireball. I like the Water Elemental, but we'll get more crits. Right here, I think Spectral Knight is better than those two, even though it depends on the time you draft it. Shattered, Sun Cleric, it's great if you already have any creature to pump, but right here I think Spectral is better. Well, and that was quite a shame, because I'm not that happy with the Auctioneer right here when we don't have any spells. Still, it's the best. We'll go with Silver Hands, and right here I'll choose the Water Elemental. Flame Strike, no real issue, no question between those other two. And we're going for the Apprentice because we need the 2 drops. Right here, the best option is Scarlet Crusader. Magma Rager, it's awful. Abusive, it's okay if you have a lower curve, which we don't right now. So, and questing versus Knife Juggler. I'll go with the Juggler. It's more consistent. Also, it has better stats in general. Right here, I'll grab another Elemental and Berserker and another Fireball. It's great. Close one between Argent and the Ghoul, but I'll go with the Ghoul. And Stormwind, it's clearly the better out of those. And once more, the Ghoul or the Silverback. No, never pick the Silverback unless you're playing Hunter and it's the best option out of garbage. And this is a close one because we have the Juggler, and the Mirror actually plays well with the Juggler and with Sorcerer's Apprentice and with the Gadgets and Auctioneer. But those are only 1, 2, 3 cards out of a deck, It's also okay with Stormwind, but in the long run, Arcane Intellect and throughout the game, Arcane will always be better. Right here, I think maybe I'll go with Unstable Ghoul. It's almost the same as Arcane Explosion, but it has the advantage of dropping a body, and we don't have that many creatures that will die to the Unstable Ghoul, except for the Scarlet Crusader. Duplicate it's okay, I think. It's slightly worse than Arcane Intellect. So we'll go with the Ghoul. Right here, Mana Worm. We just need to get some Frost Bolts for the Mana Worm. And right here it's pretty close, because I already have some of my late game, and I already have one Stormwind champion. I'll go with the Harvest Golem. So we don't have any secrets. And simply because of that, I'll go with the Ancient Mage, which is garbage as well, but this one, it's also close to me, because Arcane will work well with Mana Worm, and it will work with Sorceress, but Bluegill Warrior offers you the chance to remove. It works as removal, mostly. But oh well, we'll go with the Arcane. Close one. I think Lothab it's better here. There's no way near enough death rattle for the Baron. I don't know about the dragon there, but I know it does nothing, and most pro players would not pick the dragon, and I won't pick the dragon right now. But I have to defend this card, because first arena I went above 7. I drafted this, and it actually worked, because every time I dropped it, either because of connection issues, players would always take more than 15 seconds, and it's almost impossible to think under 15 seconds on the most viable play. But here I'll pick the Lothab. It's a lot better. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that spot. So I'll go with the champion. Here how many spell first for the worm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not near enough for another worm. And what do I want to bounce back on the fourth turn? Nothing. Even after that, there's nothing to bounce back, so we'll go with the Norubar, maybe. Still, it's kind of weird. How many 2-drops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should go with the Brewmaster. Just that I hate the stats. I really hate them. But, well, what can you do? And Cone of Cold, it's awful, so, well, it's not awful. It's okay. It was probably better when it cost 3 mana. I wasn't playing Hearthstone at that moment, but I remember it. The Imp Master, I think it's better here than those two. And because I did not draw because I did not choose the secret creature back some while back. Yeah, that's probably better. If I had the Arcanist, I'd pick Vaporize, but right there, it's not near as good.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
So right here, I'll send back those cards. I'll keep the 3 mana drop. Yeah, and that's okay, I guess. And because I have a play for each turn, I'll go ahead and try this out.
It's time for a little blood.
And it's still okay because
Who you want me kill?
and I'm thinking.
Who you want
So yeah, that's okay.
Job done.
If he finds a way to pump that up,
For the crusade!
this fellow will do the trick. Interesting.
What to do? What to do?
If he has Consecration in hand, I'll be rather sad about this play.
Who you want me kill?
Still, I have the other flesh-eating ghoul in hand, so it's okay. I'll go ahead and play the worm and another ghoul. And right here, I think I'll depending on display, of course.
Let me think.
If he makes a token, I'll take care of the token and simply attack.
You call that a weapon?
Yep, and that's okay, I think. One option is to play something like this. I could have played the Silver End Knight and let at least one of his creatures live, but it's not. I don't think it was as good as that play. And right here I'll start going for face because I know he'll start putting out creatures faster than I can clear them unless I get Flame Strike.
Reporting for duty.
Well, right here I think I'll play the Drake. Yeah, it's probably better. And maybe I should go something like this.
To battle.
If he wants to trade the Blade Master, I'm okay with it.
Not on my watch.
Well, that's a lot worse than I thought, but it's still okay.
Reporting for duty.
Even though that's a huge board to deal with. I'll go ahead and I'll take care of that creature. And I can go and play something like this. It's probably not the strongest part, but we have to try and clear it slowly or not. And to do that we need to drop as many bodies as we can on the board.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Also, we want to take advantage of the Imp Master,
Reporting for duty.
so we can survive more than one turn. Interesting. I don't mind this at all. So that's only 9 damage. And I make it sound like it's only a little, but it's not. And right now I'll
For duty.
drop Loatheb. Or maybe not. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Drop a creature, drop a creature. And I'm kind of hoping he doesn't have spells to play.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, Blessing of Kings. I wasn't counting on that. That kind of sucks, but it's still okay.
Join or die. The dark end.
Reporting for duty.
So right now I'll draw. And I think I'll send those creatures. I'll send this creature into
The dark end.
the little fella, because I don't want to be surprised by any Blessing of Kings or something like that. And it's almost impossible for him to kill me with one card.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, 3 damage, it's not that great.
Well played.
Well played.
So here, just attack. Don't waste any time. And let's go for one more.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Well, we'll send those two back. And this is a fine opening. Yeah, it's fine. We have the 2, we have the 3 mana drop, and we have the 4th if we use the coin. So it's okay right now.
Drink with me, friend.
And right here I'll play the sorcerers. And if he wants to trade, I'm okay with that. There is no real issue there. And it's still okay. Here I think I'll actually play Diamani.
It's time for a little blood.
I could have played the flesh eating ghoul, but I thought that maybe the Mani could take out the patriarch. At least he spent that card. And I'm well in good way to play a low tab. This way I can make sure he only plays creatures, and the only way he can remove this it's by playing a true silver and sacking the patriarch. So yeah, right here I'll simply clear the board. It's probably the best I can get out of the Arcane Explosion.
Tazdingo! Yes!
It's still a fun play. Actually, I'll just hide behind this fella. Cause I'm hoping he can't deal with that. Well, it was 6 mana, right? And I can't think of any reason to trade into that. Right here, I'll simply
Squire, attend me. Job done. Ready, sir.
make more guys. And once more, I'll... Well, I need the Fire Blast. And then I can play the Jungle Panther and the Imp Master. Yep. And that's completely fine. Should I play the Imp Master? Yeah, sure, why not? I was thinking that maybe Flash Eating Ghoul would be better. But probably isn't. And here it will be a fine play to drop the Flash Eating Ghoul next turn. We'll have 9 mana, so 6 will be available for any extra move, which means probably Water Elemental. And right here I can't think of any reason why I should not clear the board in a fashionable manner,
If you insist.
which includes doing something along this line. And this is okay. We're gonna play as many as we can. We can't really play around mind control tech right now, so
Reporting for duty.
and Blessing of Kings. And I'll draw 2 cards. And I'll play another Flash Eating Ghoul. And that's okay.
Let the dark in.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
So right here it's almost game. You'll make a token, I'll run
Reporting for duty.
these 2 into the token. And I'll freeze his face off. And there we go.
Let the dark in. For the crusade!
And that was pretty fun. There's no way he can win right now. Even if he removes all those creatures. Makes no sense whatsoever.
For duty.
Well played.
It almost looks like a constructed deck. A bad constructed deck, but because 2 Flash Eating Ghouls and 2 Water Elementals and 2 Scarlet Crusaders, 2 Fireballs and 2 Stormwind Champions. And let's go for number 3. So far so good. Maybe we could use more mass removal. I know people Usually call it AoE, as in area of effect, right? In this game, but originally I'm a Magic the Gathering player, and I always use the term mass removal, so force of habit, or is it force of nature?
You asked for it.
We'll send back all those. That's simply awful, and we're hoping for a 2-drop. Well, that's awesome, actually. At least the 2-drop. The other two are garbage right now. Not really garbage, okay, but you fellas know what I mean. And right here, it's a good drop.
Reporting for duty.
And yep, that is okay. If he plays a hammer, he'll need to use a coin. Which is not the case. So, I think we'll keep on going forward. If he has Blessing of the Kings, he'll still has to attack into the unstable goal. And then we can finish it off with something else. And that's also fine. In a way. I'll simply yeah, this is a close one. I think I'll go low tab. Or Azure Drake. Yeah, no, we'll try low tab. It's a better card. Also, it might make his life a little harder right now. If he was planning on pumping the harvest column with something like a blessing, or even if he wanted to play the other, any of the blessings actually. They're all blessings, right? Blessing of Wisdom, of Kings, and I can't remember the other blessing, but you know what it is. And right here, it's a fine play to kill that. And I'm gonna play it like this simply because I'm okay with consecration in a way. It would be worth probably the true silver, and we're going to try and keep him frozen. It's like a Pixar or a Disney movie. I don't remember. Can't say I actually saw it, so.
Reporting for duty.
And this is a weak board to clear out. Well, that's 5 damage plus 3 makes 8, but it's nowhere near. It's not as great as I intended. Because if I play the Spectral Knight, he'll run
What to
this guy into the Spectral Knight and play Consecration. And I'll be in, not in a real bad shape, but it won't be pleasant. As if I
runs out on me.
played the Drake. No, oh well. I think this is somewhat better, but yep, and that's okay. And I really want to force him to play creatures and not weapons. That's why I keep on freezing him. Seems like a better play because if we can get some damage in between before he heals himself up, we have the fireball.
To Northrend.
And he'll probably yep, 7. And he runs into that. And that's okay. Because this is 5. Well, it's not okay, but
What to do? What to do?
one play could be Knife Juggler, Water Elemental, and hope to get a knife into one of those special. If I get a knife there, it will all be okay, but it's not enough to really play it like that. So I think I'll go ahead and Flame Strike. Yep, go ahead and Flame Strike that.
Runs out on me.
And once more hope that it doesn't have anything that great. I'm trying to force him to trade the Drake. Yep, just like that.
For the crusade!
Reporting for
And right here I'll have 9 mana, so 7.
Put this apple on your head.
There we go. And there we go. and it's okay. And it's Blessing of Kings, as I suspected.
Reporting for duty.
So right here I'll... that's actually pretty interesting.
Join or die.
And we're running out of gas, but if I draw my second lightning bolt,
Don't mess.
it will be awesome. And well, that's it, I think, right? Like, and that's good enough. Flawless victory.